The hero hunter Garou versus the sorcerer killer Toji Fushiguro. Both these characters are insanely overpowered and prominent villains within their own verses, showing insane feats against other characters. These guys aren't a joke and have beat a lot of people on their own, but how do they fare up against each other? Toji Fushiguro is an assassin taking assignments for cash, notorious for his brutal attacks on Gojo, Dagon and several other fighters. He's pretty overpowered within his verse and quite well liked by fans. But enough of that, let's get into the scaling. As for speed, there are several different interpretations with speed in Jujutsu Kaisen. Many agree with speed of light ranges for high tiers, and many think the verse caps around Mach 3, thanks to the statement from Maki. Toji was stated equal to Maki, who was awakened, since pre-awakened Maki was almost getting perception blitzed by Toji during the Dagon fight. Awakened Maki was showing relativity to Mach 3 attacks after getting blitzed beforehand. This could be due to her precognition that she was granted after being awakened, but we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. So it's important to note though, when mentioning the Mach 3 statements, that a lot of people disagree with it. Even the author Gege Akutami had his own contentions with the statement, resulting in many scalers relying on calcs to quantify speed ranges, rather than the statements that Gege puts out himself. One of these calcs include Maki catching a bullet, point blank, which is calculated to be around hypersonic to hypersonic plus, allowing Toji to upscale to this range. In the anime, he was shown to have some sort of reaction speed relative to lightning, so I think taking these feats, it's a safe bet to have Toji anywhere from supersonic to hypersonic plus in speed, with him potentially reaching the massively hypersonic ranges if you assume he dodged lightning, or he scales to this feat performed by Hikari, which was calculated near massively hypersonic, or around the Mach 500 ranges. But again, this feat is contentious, so take it with a grain of salt. For attack potency, we can comfortably get Toji around multi-city block levels in AP, using scaling off where Suguru should be, who got beat by Toji. For some scalers will argue island levels of AP, thanks to Dagon and his domain. This is only applicable if you think Dagon scales to his domain, as it is an island in size. Again, a contentious scale, and I personally disagree with this. I think it is implied heavily that domains are hacks abilities, and the user doesn't scale an AP to it, as using the same logic we can get Dagon to star level, as there is a star in his domain. This wouldn't really make much sense, however, so I think we can have Toji around town level in AP if we take into account all the other characters and their implied power levels, such as special grades needing cluster bombs to be beat, and Jogo having a city level attack during his fight against Sukuna. Another thing to mention is Toji's weapons. Being a weapon specialist comes with its perks, and his Soul Split Katana attacks the soul and ignores durability completely, so one hit from this and Garou would be put out of commission. Not only this, but he has a chain of 1000 marks which you use against Gojo. It may come in handy. We also can't ignore Toji's hand-to-hand skills, seen in many of his fights, such as against Megumi, Geto, Maki, Dagon, etc. His analytical prediction should also come in handy, similar to Maki. As for Garou, we'll be using his pre-monster feats, so it's a little more fair. Now we all know Garou is a master martial artist, skilled enough to copy styles with pretty much one look. His adaptability is one of the most insane parts of his character, making him somewhat similar to Maharaga. His main style, Water Stream Rock Smashing Fist, is used to turn back the opponent's attack with twice the power, like he did against Tank Top Master. It's safe to say in pure hand-to-hand ability, Garou outclasses Toji quite easily, being Bang's top disciple and a master martial artist. We also can't forget his Whirlwind Iron Cutting Fist, where he utilizes wind pressure in his attacks to cut and harm opponents, as well as his insane perceptive abilities, shown with his fight against A-class heroes, as well as Golden Ball, where he could predict all of the bullet's trajectories through Golden Ball's hand movements. His endurance is also insanely overpowered, allowing him to fight several A-class heroes while being exhausted, injured, losing blood, and poisoned. He was even able to take on Genos after them, as well as Bang and Bomb afterwards, all while getting stronger. As for attack potency, we can scale him to small town level through his fight with Tank Top Master, who could throw large buildings in the air with relative ease. The scaling makes narrative sense, as even low tiers like the Hammerhead's crew were capable of doing multi-city block level feats, and Pori Pori Prisoner, who was the weakest S-class, was stated to be stronger than these battlesuit users. As the story progresses, more evolved Garou was able to tank hits from Darkshine, and even ended up overpowering him, and being able to harm him, which Darkshine himself couldn't do. Darkshine is stated to be much better than the likes of Pori Pori Prisoner in strength, and able to beat Deep Sea King-like monsters with ease, as Murata stated in an interview. Darkshine should be around mounted level and attack potency, at least especially when taking into consideration other feats like his Super Alloy Missile, forcing Psychos to abandon Orochi's body. With Garou's constant power evolution, he should be around mountain levels of AP before his monster form, which is quite a bit above Toji. If you think this is a highball, which it really isn't, you can at least grant higher AP for Garou. As for speed, Garou could be scaled from light speed ranges to faster than light speeds in my opinion. This is due to a fatigued Garou keeping up with Genos, which a weaker version of could dodge light easily. This line of scaling is a bit contentious since light doesn't usually curve like it is shown to do, even though it is stated to have light-like properties. Regardless, another FTL scale would be through Awakened Cockroach, who is able to dodge attacks that move faster than light. However, Orochi was able to hit him quite easily, making his horns at least FTL in speed. Garou was able to dodge these horns as he fought Orochi, leading him to be in the FTL ranges of speeds. Well, now that we're done scaling, let's compare the characters. Who would really win? Well, I think it's quite clear that Garou would quite easily win against Toji in a one-on-one situation. With overwhelming speeds that Toji really can't compare to or even react to, it's safe to say that Garou would just blitz him quite easily. With higher attack potency as well, it's quite safe to say the Hero Hunter would take out the Sorcerer Killer with ease. The only possible win condition for Toji is to use his Soul Split Katana on Garou, but this is unlikely due to the large speed difference. A fairer matchup would be Start of Series Garou. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. What do you think about the outcome? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and also leave ideas for some other versus topics to cover in the future.